You don't have to throw away money each month paying for 10 different softwares, some of which you're never going to use, others you have no idea if you're using all of the features. Hey everyone, and welcome to the Crazy Vendor YouTube channel. The goal for Crazy Vendor is to save you time, money, and make your business more efficient. As e-com business owners, we all know the feeling of paying for 10 different softwares, some of which we never use, others we only use one of the features. You like one feature from this software, one feature from this software, but you're stuck having to pay for all these different softwares when you just want one specific feature. This is where Crazy Vendor comes in. It's an all-in-one e-commerce business solution that actually gets the job done. When you log into Crazy Vendor for the first time, you're going to be prompted to connect your selling channels, but once you do that, you're then going to get data for how many sales, how many orders, your revenue, profit, and all the other metrics that matter for your business. On the dashboard, you get a complete snapshot of every stage of your business. So as we said, orders, revenue, profit, then you can see how many orders were canceled. You can break it down by a specific marketplace, you can break it down by stores, and you can also set the date range. Underneath that, you can see your orders and messages. So here it's on all, I can set it for each channel. And then I can see my subscription details, inventory overview, my sales statistics. Then I can also go ahead and I can see my top selling products. So here I can see what is actually moving the needle, and I can see if I need to restock my inventory. And you can see those customer messages and respond to them from within Crazy Vendor. On the left-hand side, you'll see all of the powerful tools that Crazy Vendor has. So underneath communication, you'll be able to see your returns as well as your customer messages. So if I click all under communication, it's going to give me all of the messages from my marketplaces. So here I can see eBay messages, as well as I can also go ahead and I can see returns from Walmart, and you're going to get all of them pulled in from Amazon, Walmart, eBay, Shopify, or whatever other marketplaces you connect. You can also break this down by newest, and you can sort by marketplace. Underneath that, you have order management. From within order management, you can manage your orders, fulfillment services, assigned orders, and you can also view archived orders. So within the orders, I can see a snapshot of all the orders on my marketplaces, and I can also go ahead and I can export this data. So by clicking more, and then I can also import orders if I have them from a different service or a different website, and then I can also create an order from within here as well. Next, I can go ahead and I can perform more actions. So if I want to adjust something for the order, or I have notes, I just click here, and then it's going to allow me to adjust that order. Next, you have fulfillment services. So fulfillment services is going to show you FBA as well as WFS orders. So this way it's broken out, and you can get a clear snapshot if you're using different services in your business. Next, you have assigned orders. So if you assign orders to certain suppliers or to certain prep centers, warehouses, you're going to be able to see that information right here. Underneath that, you have contacts. So here you can see information about your customers. So you can view leads, you can view customers. So this way you can aggregate all of your customer information from the different marketplaces instead of having to go and dig through your emails or to dig through all the different marketplaces that you sell on. Underneath that, you have stock management. So within stock management, you can click on My Warehouse and you can adjust and edit and see all of your items in real time. From here, I can choose which marketplace I want to view, and I can choose which inventory I'm going to see. I can also go and I can import and export certain products. I can search right here in the search bar, and I can adjust the products by clicking on the edit button, or I can delete items by clicking on the delete section. Under stock management, I also have inbound shipments. So under inbound shipments, I can create shipments for WFS and FBA. And this is a really powerful feature, especially if you're selling on both Amazon and Walmart. You don't need two softwares, because now you can go ahead and you can send shipments directly to Amazon and to Walmart from one place. Not only is it all under one roof, but with Crazy Vendor, you're also going to see all of your fees. It's also adjusted for all of the real-time changes with FBA, as well as shipping to Walmart, such as the recent inventory transfer service, and all that is being constantly updated so that your workflow is not affected. And within inbound shipments, Crazy Vendor allows you to do everything. So you can go ahead and you can print out FN SKU labels for Amazon, you can print out GTIN labels for Walmart, you can also print out the expiration date on those labels if you're selling grocery or other items like that. You can choose if you want to pay for add-on services, like for Walmart to label your products. You can also choose different splits for your shipments, depending on Amazon and Walmart and where they're sending your inventory. And all of that, again, is done under one roof. If you want to see more of a tutorial on how to create an inbound shipment with Crazy Vendor, the link for that is going to be down below and also on our channel. Next, you have business analytics. Business analytics is going to show you profitability, as well as it's also going to give you an AI overview of your business. Within the profit analytics, you're going to get a more deep dive into your profitability instead of just on the homepage. So here, you're going to be able to see in real time your profit. You just want to make sure that you upload your correct costs. You can see profit and revenue per marketplace. You can see which products are selling, which products are your most profitable, and potentially which products you might want to cut from your business. Saving the best for last, and one of the best features with Crazy Vendor is you can now create listings and you have AI capabilities. So as a brief overview, if you want to create a listing, let's say you were going to create one for Amazon or even Walmart, let's say. So I just select the marketplace. Then am I going to create a brand new one, or am I going to create one that already exists on Walmart? So let's say that this one already exists on Walmart. I'm going to leave it as selected. And then from there, I'm going to press the store. So this one's for Walmart. And let's say this was going to be for seller fulfilled. And then the region is Walmart US. So then I'm going to press continue. And I'm going to do a query. So let's say we wanted to do coffee. It's then going to bring in a bunch of products. Now you can search by the item ID for Walmart or even the GTIN to get a more exact match. But let's say I wanted to list this product. So I'm just going to click list item. And then from there, you'll see it filled out all the information, but Walmart still wants me to fill out a couple of more tidbits such as Prop 65, food condition, roast type, etc. With Crazy Vendor, it's going to save me a ton of time. Here, I just need to press generate with AI and watch this. So I just need to put a short description and then the photos are already there. And then I just press generate and I let Crazy Vendor do the work. So now the AI went and it fetched all the information, and you'll see that it filled it in all these boxes. So it filled in the food condition, Prop 65 warning, everything else that Walmart required. The only thing that I need to put in is going to be the product ID or the GTIN. So that's the only thing I need. And once I fill that in, I can just press list to marketplace, and it's going to save me a ton of time when listing to Amazon, Walmart, eBay, or any other marketplace that I sell on. Lastly, within your account, you have account level management, such as adding sub accounts, adding suppliers, and all of that good stuff. Crazy Vendor is a game changer of a software if you're selling on multiple marketplaces and you're looking for a one-stop shop to manage your business. If you're interested in trying Crazy Vendor and seeing how it can take your business from feeling crazy to being calm, be sure to go ahead and to click the link down below.